Good evening, members. Welcome to the turtlefollower.com, where we teach you how to stop predicting and start reacting. My name is Steve, and in this video, we're going to take a look at the trading account for Saturday, December 19th, 2015. We had a nice discussion with the free side of things on the markets, on what we think we should be doing this week. And honestly, it's not a lot, right? We shouldn't be trying to do too much at this time period, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to kind of lay low this week, try and figure out where exactly the market wants to go. We seem to be always, just because of the way the market has reacted the last 4 or 5 days, we're adding when we shouldn't be adding, and we're taking stuff off when we shouldn't be taking it off, and you can see that right here based on the S&P. So for this week, we're going to lay low. What we are going to do is just go over, we exited 3 trades this week, 2 of which were for losses and 1 was for a gain. The first one was Potash. All right, we had a nice profit. We took our trade off right around the 1750 area, took in about a $200 gain for the month. All right, and you can see that right here, 250. And then we had CF that we took in about $30, and we had NVS, which isn't sorted. NVS, which we took in a loss of about $36. So on the 3 trades, took in about a $250 gain. We'll just go over those real quick. We just went over Potash. Before we do so, just understand that we are down for the month. We're down about $1,000 on the month, but we are still somewhat outperforming the market. You can see the core account and the trading account. So this week in the market, we lost about this week in the account, we lost about 1%. Market lost about 0.9%. All right, so underperforming a bit, and that's just because honestly, we're not positioned the way we needed to be. We added long trades on the Fed move. We should have probably waited for a little bit of confirmation, and we got a little over anxious. We added about 4 new long trades this week, and that really hurt us. And those trades that we added this week, you could see those right in here. If we sort this by open date, we added 5 new trades, 6 new trades. There we go. That's what we added this week. So we added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long trades and 3 short. And in reality, it probably should have been the other way around. All right, but you can see we have big losses on all of those trades that we entered, down about $610. So again, just a little bit in our market timing was off, and it cost us. All right, so like I said, we're gonna try and just stay low this week, see how it reacts. We are weighted slightly bullish. All right, you can see that up here in the weight. Technology, huge allocation in tech names, and they got hit hard this week. So we're gonna go through that, but let's just finish going through the 2 trades. So pot we took off, NVS we took off as well for a loss, and of course, hindsight's always 20/20, but we took this one off right around this move back up through 85.50, and here it is, came right to the trend line, now rolling over, and would have been a profitable trade at this point, but we got a little over anxious, and we should have really just looked at this as one big consolidation instead of 2, and again, just lesson learned. And sometimes that's one of the hard things when you're trying to trade for monthly income, is you want to always be tweaking your stops. And we talk about this with the core members a lot, is a lot of times when you leave your stops alone and just let the stock work, your assumption on the stock usually ends up being right. And that's one of the difficult parts of trading for monthly income, is you got to do it at the right times and make sure you're walking that fine line between letting the stock run and not giving back too much money. All right, and the last one, CF, again, had this spike, and sure enough, we exited the trade on the move back above 41.50. Had a nice spike on Friday, actually closed the day higher on Friday, but still underneath this trend line. So those were the 3 we exited. Again, took in a nice $250 profit. Looking for maybe a reversion back to, so hopefully to the point where the market starts moving back higher, because we are weighted to the upside. But as far as our current allocation goes, you can see here We are in Adobe. We're down on Adobe. Had a nice, let's turn those orders back on. All right, we've we've set our stop right at this 88 level, and at this point I'd have no place to trail my stop to, so Adobe stop stays in place. APC, nice gain on APC. Again, this is one that you can see consolidated for about 3 or 4 days, broke down again, and now it looks like it's getting ready to run. I'm going to actually take this and trail this down to this 47, let's call it 47.60 area. All right, and that'll be above Friday's high. Again, up 16.6% on that one, not looking to give back too much. BDX, trailed stop up again. Now it looks like we're going to come back, maybe at least test that 150 area. We've broken trend line. Not a good 2-day pattern here where you have this gravestone doji and then a pullback. All right, so buyers exhausted, sellers took over. Probably going to look for some continuation to the 151 area and then reevaluate. BMY, another new one that we added this week, not doing the best. All right, 866, you can see it's coming in. There's another level here around 67.38. If you want to trail there, you can, just to limit some of the risk. For me, I'm just going to leave my stop in place where it is and let this stock kind of play out. DPS, again, nice 2-day move, or big 2-day move to the downside. We've trailed stop. We actually just entered this position, all right, and stop is right around that 89 area, again letting it play out. FFIV, all right, this is one that we are going to trail. Okay, so this is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for it to come up, test trend line, and then roll over, and that's what it did. So we're going to put our stop right above that level, right around that 101.20 area. Okay, so essentially what we've done is taken stop from here at the 105, now brought it to the 101.20 area. All right, looking for it to then go and test the lows again. So that's exactly how you want to see these play out. GG Gold Corp, all right, had a big move against this on Wednesday when the Fed announced they were hiking the rate. Thursday had a big gap down and a continuation, and Friday back up. So a lot of choppy action here. This is one. Let's see how this plays out. I want to see what happens when it actually comes into the trend line, if we can get a type of rollover that we're looking for. But honestly, right now, I'm looking at this more as a sideways consolidation right in here, where we can then potentially move our stop to. So I'm not looking to move stop just yet, just keeping an eye on it. All right, HOG, another one that we're going to be able to move our stop to right here, 47.03. So you can see again, we've trailed stop from the 50 area, 50.50, and now we're sitting right around 47. And you can see also that it is consolidating below that trend line. Oops. All right, and looking like it's breaking down, so we're going to trail the stop in HOG. J&J, all right, breakout, came up to that 104 area, and then pulled right back. So again, just let that one work, let that one play out, give it some time. Kimberly-Clark, nice breakout, big reversal. All right, looking for it to find some support around the 122 area. McDonald's, moving higher. All right, this is one that I do want to trail my stop to because it's such a big position. I'm not really looking to do too much as far as giving back a lot. So I am going to trail my stop to the low right around that 114.50, and that's the low from the 14th. So again, just because McDonald's is a huge position, I don't want it to get away from me. It has held up very nicely. All right, you could see that nice little consolidation here, another breakout, a reversal. So hopefully we can start moving back to the upside. I like the fact that we've seen some dojis come right in at these trend lines. All right, so I'm hoping we can turn around, but if we don't, we get stopped out for a very small loss. And again, that was one that, just because it is a big position, we're going to manage it a little bit more aggressively. Here we have Mosaic, right? Mosaic consolidating below the trend line. If we can get a breakdown below 28, then we will look to trail that stop down again. Microsoft, All right, again, tech names got hit hard this week. Microsoft we entered, and honestly, Microsoft, let's just leave it in place because I have a feeling it's going to break this little box, hit the 50, and then bounce. All right, but for right now, this is a very aggressive trend line for Microsoft. If we were to obviously come in and break the 52 area, different story. We're out of the trade, but for right now, let's just leave it in place. I just don't want to see it kind of test below that 53 and then pull back above it. Owen, Illinois, right? Another one that, kind of backwards day that we had on Friday where a lot of our short names were higher. But here you can see Owen, Illinois, we set our stop down here around 1766. We're in a nice little profit of 5%. Just letting that one work. Time, all right, another one breaking down. Here's that little consolidation. Looks like it wants to break down. All right, let's see if we can get that breakdown a little bit more than it showed so far. But ultimately, you can see the next trailing stop level is going to be right in here, right around that 16 level. And last but not least, WDC breaking down, looking good. Just letting that one work. Again, if we can get it, we'll probably trail stop down right around this 63.25 area. So that's it for the trading account update. Again, I'm not really looking to do too much. I didn't even look at the 52-week high, 52-week low list because right now I'm just happy with what we have. I just want to see how it plays out. So I just want to manage what we have. I don't want to add any more risk. I just want to start kind of weeding out which direction we're going. We're positioned very well, to figure that out. Just, we just took some additional risk this week. And though that additional risk really cost us about $600, which would have turned the week into a nice profitable week. So again, a little tweak in where and when you add, and it's just one of those difficult times that you just have to stick with the system and trust that it works out. So that's it for this one. If you're watching this anywhere other than the premium membership area, whether it's on YouTube or Twitter, just understand you're getting this update about 30 days after it's delivered to members. So if you like the content, if you like the system, if you like the way that we manage these trades, you have to just go over to theturtlefollower.com, sign up for a premium membership, and join us in the members area. Other than that, have a great rest of the night, and we'll talk to you soon.